Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel where it is all about racing. I'm Mark, and today we're going to look at this 143 scale Spark 2014 Mercedes F1 W05 Hybrid model. Now, folks, this comes on this black wooden base, has an acrylic jewel cover, a matching box. It is open-sided on both ends, so you can view both the front and the rear of the car. And the back of it looks like such. Now, the bottom of the box has all the licensing information, the barcode, Spark models, produced by Minimax. For those of you that have been following Formula One for quite some number of years, you know that in 2014, this was a highly successful hybrid design driven by both Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. The F1 W05 chassis was a molded carbon fiber and honeycomb composite structure. The engine was the newly developed 1.6-liter V6 turbocharged PU106A hybrid. The car also featured an MGU-K motor generator as well as an MGU-H heat unit and a Mercedes lithium-ion battery. And the combination produced approximately 840 horsepower or 630 kilowatts. Now, the car featured an 8-speed sequential gearbox transmission, which was co-designed with X-Track. The brakes were Carbon Industry, carbon discs and pads, and Brembo provided the brake calipers. The two cars, the number 44 of Lewis Hamilton and the number 6 of Nico Rosberg, competed in 19 races and won 16 of them, an 84% win ratio. The cars also won 18 poles and 31 podiums. Lewis Hamilton would take the Drivers' Championship, his first, and Mercedes would win its first ever Constructors' Championship. Now, I think this is an absolutely fabulous model. I absolutely love the silver and the Petronas blue-green accents that it has all over the car, including the wheels. And I think Spark, as usual, does a really good job on both the wheel and the tires. And turning this thing around, looking at the front wing, it is really quite complex looking. In fact, I really don't know how to describe it. It's very different by today's standards. I think it's very, very sharp. I absolutely love the blue-green that you have, featured on the front of it. One thing you will notice that I thought was a little unusual is the lack of, I guess you could say, carbon fiber textured trim. Now, for those of you that know anything about carbon fiber, folks, carbon fiber is black. What we call the carbon fiber trim is a wrap that is put around it, quite frankly, just to make it look better. This was an aerospace industry designed component. It's been used in airplanes, bikes, and cars for quite some time. I know it from the use of bicycles. I started on a steel bike, went to aluminum and the carbon fiber, and I can tell you the carbon fiber is black. It is black. It's not attractive looking. And the wrap that you see on it on most of the cars is just that. It's a wrap. So it's not too surprising that in 2014 they didn't wrap these parts. You'll also notice that the barge board is black and lacks the carbon fiber that you're used to. Now, interestingly, this car has a very, very thick pitot tube, another component from the aerospace industry. You've got one aerial here in the center of the nose cone, and then you've got an aerial on the right side driver's mirror. Really unusual. Now, I do like the air intakes for the engine pod. You got the main one. You've got two smaller ones on the side. I just thought that was really cool. Very, very different. And as you'd expect, the driver's cockpit looks very, very good. Lewis Hamilton's helmet, I think, is quite sharp. Everything looks good from the straps all the way down to the steering wheel, which we'll look in just a second. And here's a cool look at all the various aero components that made up this highly successful car in 2014. Now here's looking down from above it. You can see the steering wheel, very, very nicely done. The mirrors are just plain silver. There's not really anything in it. It's just silver. No reflective surfaces. That's okay. I can get over it. There's a cool look at the rear wing up from above with the Petronas green on it. The tires, again, you see all the structures of the aero components. Again, just plain flat black without that trim. Now the exhaust is nicely done in silver. You got the running lights, and you've got a diffuser on the back. Very, very sharp. I really like the silver and the green, as I had mentioned. I think it's a great color combination, and it looks great on this particular car. Well, folks, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Bear in mind that next week, and I made this video, this is on October 3rd. This video will premiere, I believe, on the 6th or the 7th. I am going to be traveling to Petit Le Mans in Atlanta, Georgia next week. So you can expect my annual Petit Le Mans garage tour, as well as other segments in the race wing that I record. See you then. Take care.